Hi friends, I'm Pastor Diana. Welcome to a daily devotion. I'm so glad you've paused in the midst of a busy day to spend some time with God and considering some of God's scriptures and how God is at work in your life. This week we are wrapping up our theme, our Lenten journey of pivot, a journey from broken to whole, and what it means in our life as God is with us in this journey to wholeness. You know, one of the things that I had the opportunity to do over the last year was to do something I never knew I always wanted to do, which was to take a glass blowing class where I actually got to make this vase from start to finish. So it started as just a piece, a little dab of molten glass that I got out of a furnace with a big long stick. Through a process was able to make a vase. Now it's called glass blowing because one of the things that you do is you literally blow through a long pipe to make a bubble in the glass, to blow it up so that you can open it and begin to shape it. And you know, one of the things that I was thinking about was that that's kind of weird. Whoever thought of that, whoever they were, it was amazing that they came up with this process to do this. But it takes time and effort to blow, to put your breath into something, to be able to shape it. You can't just do it in one way. It's a whole process that it takes you. And I'm thinking about that as the relationship between our faith and the things that we do in our faith. That we can't just, faith is not this thing that we have. It's not just molten glass. Faith is something that we also have to live out, that we have to utilize, that we have to manipulate and change the shape of. We have to work it so that it can become something beautiful. In the book of James, we are encouraged and reminded about this. James writes, "My brothers and sisters, what good is it if people say they have faith but do nothing to show it? Claiming to have faith can't save anyone, can it? Imagine a brother or sister who is naked and never has enough food to eat. What if one of you said, 'Go in peace, stay warm, have a nice meal'? What good is it if you don't actually give them what their body needs? In the same way, faith is dead when it doesn't result in faithful activity." And you know, that's the same thing that's true during this glass blowing class that I took, is this glass, if we didn't blow into it, if we didn't shape it, if we didn't work with it, then it wasn't going to turn into a vase. It isn't going to turn into a bowl. You have to take your faith and it has to be shaped and molded and result in faithful activity. And when it does, then you begin to see beautiful, beautiful things. And that's the same for our journeys this Lent. During this week, as we are preparing to celebrate Easter, consider what are the places where your faith has grown and where you need to see faithful activity in your life so that you can go out and share the good news of God's promise and God's resurrection and how God made Jesus alive and brought wholeness to the world in that way, and how God brings wholeness to your life. May God bless your journey today and every day from broken to whole.